Oh, hi.
We're back.
Welcome back, everybody.
We're back.
We're back. We're back. Good
Don't
for you didn't
think
go
we're
get that
going
coffee,
anywhere.
CJ. Yes, you are always... You're stuck with us for all of this as we prepare ourselves up for match number 3.
It really got me by surprise, actually, coming out of there. I was just having a look at the Liquipedia for the next matchup, and yeah, it looks like we are getting straight in. Look, there's no rest on the B stream. That's what they say, Shogun. We just go straight into it. We get these matches through. We get these players. We keep them warm, and we get the best quality gameplay possible.
Well, Twisted Minds will be coming into this matchup very warm. They came in off a 3-0. For BDS, this will be the first time that they do take the field. The World Championship runners-up. BDS looking to maybe right that wrong and go a step further in this tournament.
Yeah, they've BDS, and in particular, Rise is a perennial bridesmaid, isn't he? He's always getting second in every tournament. Obviously, he has won a major. He's won the he won London last year, but I mean, BDS, do you get tired of coming second, Shogun? I know I certainly wouldn't. I'd love to get second in a lot of tournaments, but these guys, they shoot for number one. It's if you're not first, you're last. That's how these guys, you know, have molded their minds in each tournament. So I think they'll be shooting for that first place here at Gamers8.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily the worst place to be, because I feel like we've seen a lot of teams get second an awful lot of times and then not find that be their limit. I mean, I feel like an awful lot of people forget the Gale Force esports roster for about 3 months. I think they had 4 tournaments in a row that they came second place in, and they did end up at least getting that over the line. So BDS will be going up very shortly, and I do believe this is wrong. I believe it is Twisted Minds.
I tell you what, though, if we had BDS vitality, everyone get over to the B stream. Everyone in. We've got the grand final. We got a World's Round. No, it's going to be BDS taking on Twisted Minds. We saw Twisted Minds earlier, obviously, in a dominant display. 3-0 against Elevate. It was somewhat close in the last game, but really Twisted Minds were just having fun. But this is a whole different ball game.
Yeah, Vitality are, by the way, in the Group A. So, no, we can't see this matchup. Maybe later on in the tournament. But you can see BDS ready to lock in and get to the field. Monkey Moon, Seiko, and Rise in the middle, ready to try and take to it. I love, by the way, Monkey Moon's pre-match ritual. I've only just started to notice this. I feel like I should have noticed this earlier, but I kind of love it. Have you seen what he does?
No. What is this? Is this the meditation?
He has like a routine that he goes through. It's like, I feel like he like cracks his neck a little bit and then like gets the cracks out of the wrists. Like it's solid. I was scared. You look over and you're just like, wow, you're just another day to him. Yeah,
a little bit of routine, a little bit of placebo perhaps as well. But, you know, we just saw the play cams there, and I think that Rise sitting in the middle is a massive factor as to why this lineup is working, because, you know, they spoke about it themselves. Mew spoke about it in terms of just, you know, Monkey Moon and Seiko, they're not the loudest. They're not the guys that are really bringing the most energy, and particularly comms and stuff. Monkey Moon's typically a little bit quieter with his comms, but get Rise in the middle. He'll fire both sides up and they can feed off that energy. And I mean, it's really worked so far. They're only losing to the clear best team in the world, Vitality.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting matchup because I feel like there are 3 clear frontrunners for getting out of this group. BDS are one of them. We've got Twisted Minds as the other, and Genji. I feel like are the 3 main protagonists in this, and then obviously Monkeys, after that last performance, might be able to add themselves as the 4th, but I still feel like outsiders there. Winning this gets you 2 shots at qualifying from the group. Losing it means that you have to win 2 in a row down in the lower bracket. So this is ginormous for both teams' chances of making out groups.
And we are just going to get straight into it, I've heard. So this is what we love. There's going to be no rest. The boys straight into it. BDS, as we said, coming off that World Championship runner-up placing. And Twisted Minds, I mean, we did predict them to be one of the big 3, but can they beat one of the big 2 in the world here in BDS?
Or is it going to be a continuation of European domination in this event? And we'll find out very shortly as BDS against Twisted Minds is underway. Venom can be big in this one. He's going to have to be as quick as he possibly can be. They go Well, I feel like it had a really good performance. We've been waiting to see last season's Seiko again for the longest time, and we saw him again at Worlds.
It is I don't want to say it's a rare occurrence, but because he always plays at such a high standard, but when he does elevate to that next level, that sort of almost best player in the world really status, he is something to watch. And we saw it in glimpses. I had a joke with him at Worlds. He missed one of the easiest open nets I've ever seen, and then comes out and dominates the next series. That's what the best players do. They know how to respond.
Wait, is this like another one of our theories now? Because we also had the Zen own goal followed up by...
Yeah, it could be a thing.
Just play bad.
Play bad and also get banned. It seems to be a winning strategy. So we'll see how Napo goes later. As on this side of things, Seiko, speaking of the Devils, is really just... I mean, he's always there. He's always going to be a superstar for many, many seasons to come, I feel. But, you know, losing a World Championship Grand Final has to sting. Have they been practicing? Have they been scrimming, Joe?
Yeah, it's very easy to want to take a little bit of time off, especially after you've had the grind that really was the World Championship, especially for Twisted Minds. You know, they were there the week earlier playing the wild card, and they've seen the ball go through. They've got the first goal.
I mean, this guy, we mentioned him in the first series. He was the clear MVP at the World Championships. There was talk about Venom, but SMW was everywhere for Twisted Minds, and this Gamers8 tournament is nothing short of the same story here. As great start from Twisted Minds. Perhaps this is BDS's game mode. All of the game modes could be BDS's game mode, but Twisted Minds showing that early momentum, perhaps from that first series, Shogun, getting that one series advantage under their belt.
Monkey Moon now off the wall. Oh my goodness, Rise was already waiting for it. And I tell you what, he was not far off. They go up against SMW. He does a good job of at least clipping the car. Now we've got the pass infield to Monkey Moon. Slide in.
Simple Rocket League is the best Rocket League. And look at Rise. Flicks it down to Seiko. 3-man pass play. Monkey's there and goes low. Under the pre-jump from Senzo as well. BDS. Great response.
I love that they just added that one extra step to the plate. BDS should be the better team in threes. And it is the primary game mode in this format. But Twisted Minds do not ever lose easily. They will always fight, and they're going to have to here because BDS are on top form.
Monkey Moon is handing this one over off the ceiling, gets it over the top of Venom. SMW throws himself. Seiko's there. This is why BDS are one of the best teams in the world. Twisted Minds showed up in the first round, but wow, BDS, this is pretty special gameplay so far.
SMW back over, but only as far as Seiko, who is doing a great job on the ball chasing. Always need someone like that, especially as a team like Twisted Minds. Just get in their way. Don't let them be comfortable. Brilliant read from Rise, and he's got two players jumping for him. Those steals coming out. Now we have to keep an eye on the boost totals for Twisted Minds because that ball is not going away anytime soon. And they've only got 21. Finally, over to Venom, who's got a bit. Rise already up. Twisted Minds have done a great job of staving off, and that was a chance, and now it's on target. Seiko's back.
Yeah, Rise doing his best to try and get involved here, as it really has been the Seiko Monkey Moon show so far. SMW down the other end's been electric, but means that Venom's in a bit of trouble, has to backtrack. First touch over to SMW, perhaps the counter, but there he is, Rise, always there, playing that disruptor role, almost a bit of a Rodosian role for BDS. I'm sure he won't mind at all. He's all about the win, all about playing his role for the team.
So still a 1 goal difference, less than a minute left to play. And BDS have had control of the ball for so long. Just need to make sure that they don't get caught out too far forward, that their third man does not get demoed. Might be the only way Twisted Minds can get back through, because in this neutral game, BDS are a step quicker.
Yeah, that was so smart from Monkey as well. He was last man grabbed the corner boost, took it all the way around, got a great 50 and bought space for his team. What the best players can do. It is not always the double flip resets, the ceiling pogos that we saw from Razir. Sometimes it is doing the 1%ers, doing the little things right, and that's what BDS have been doing so far in game one. 15 seconds left. What can Twisted Minds do? Can they respond? Can they find an answer? Can they force an overtime? SMW could be that man, but Seiko's right there. Rise as well, just throwing 50s, throwing the ball forward. Monkey Moon, the low 50 again. Ball hits the ground. A professional game one from BDS and some electric team play to go with it.
I feel like this is a prime example as to why I like to nickname BDS as the Librarians, because they just kill the game. The moment they get the goal lead that they've got, they just take all the spice out of it. They chill, they relax, and they give you nothing. It's just midfield challenge after midfield challenge. No real need to go and get a 2-goal lead because they know that they're fine.
You know, you could say it's boring gameplay, but the goal in the lead up, they score 2 of the best goals. We see the 3-man pass play, just clean, crisp, ground passes, and then Monkey Moon off the ceiling, over the top, beating 2. Seiko with a finish. So these guys they've got both sides of things. They can lock it down and they can really pick it up. But we are going to have the 2v2 game mode. So Twisted Minds don't want the ones. I don't want to see.
I'm a little surprised.
Seiko, I'm not sure who you'd actually run in the one. Seiko's pretty good at ones as well. Probably Monkey Moon. But Twisted Minds opting for the 2s. We're going to have SMW and Venom taking on Monkey Moon and Seiko. Rise will be sitting this one out and letting the Frenchman go to work. So should be a good one.
We talked about this to start the stream of the 2 best countries right now for 2v2 is just France and Saudi Arabia. So let's see who can win the first 2v2 that we've seen between them. This should be very, very interesting.
Well, here we go. It's a little bit of a mini World Cup as well. It feels like this is what Gamers8 does. I love it. It brings these different formats. It lets different sort of players shine. And it is a bit of a Saudi versus France battle now. Seiko, it's going to be France firing off first. BDS getting the first on the board. Seiko and Monkey Moon just really continuing that synergy they had from game 1 in the 3s.
Yeah, I rate SMW and Venom for a 2s game. But I rate Seiko and Monkey Moon a lot higher, I've got to say. This could be a very difficult match for Twisted Minds.
Yeah, they're so mechanical, the Twisted Minds boys, but I mean, Monkey Moon and Seiko they've been doing this for so long. Monkey Moon's in trouble, pinches it off his own post. SMW has to backtrack, wants to grab the corner. Does well. Seiko's right there, but you know, we talk about the professionalism of BDS. This is a great edgeable bump chance thrown through as well. Seiko throws himself across, does get the save. SMW's right there. She'll be able to work this one through. Goes the double tap for good measure. SMW showing up.
Twisted Minds have decided to go for the bump plays. Maybe taking something out from what Monkey was doing in our previous series. That has worked to get them their first goal, but BDS will now be aware of that. They'll start making the adjustments. Off the wall, and yeah, that's kind of tapped over, but a good boost still actually from SMW. Trying to limit Monkey Moon, who just keeps moving onwards, and Venom had to avoid the demo.
He tried to get a bump through, but couldn't quite get it to work. SMW, though, throws it forward. More bumps, or Venom this time opts for a redirect. Perhaps the bump could have been more effective. It's often hard to go for those all-in plays in the 2s format. You just don't have that third man, but here is Venom. Very awkward, no boost either. He just hands it straight to Seiko, and now this is trouble. Venom still with no boost. Monkey free shot. The demo just opens it right up. BDS answer back.
2s is such a difficult game mode to go for, because at any moment, if your teammate even slightly loses a challenge, you are in such a bad spot because the demo is coming for you and you need to get any way of not only getting out of the way of it, but also staying relevant to the play. Razir's managed it phenomenally in our previous series, but Razir's was also not getting chased down by Monkey Moon and Seiko.
Yeah, Razir's managed it phenomenally and Elevate managed it terribly. It's a good example of what not to do as SMW almost gets the extra touch through, but Once again, Monkey Moon and Seiko both prepared. Twisted Mind still on the attack. More fantastic rotations coming through here. Seiko just firing it forward. SMW has to parry it across, but they lose possession. Monkey Moon driving under the ball might actually help out. Venom's very awkward. Does make a good touch.
Oh, SMW also with the bump from Seiko, who avoids getting hit a second time. I need to take a real look at how quick the recoveries are from all four of these players. Have to stay relevant as often as possible. And SMW was expecting some sort of contact from his teammate, and it did not happen.
Just a poor challenge from Venom. His teammate wasn't back in time. Had to just shadow defend, really, and at least give a few more seconds for SMW to rotate back. But Seiko's ready. Insta flick over the top. Open net. 2-goal lead now for BDS. Make that 3.
Well, they've got the kickoffs down. What a cheat up that was. SMW tried to fake something. I think Twisted Minds had something in their mind, but BDS just played it simple. Kill the ball on the goal line or in the middle, and then just take the shot. Oh, here we go. Seiko's ready for it.
Almost working out. I like that. Coming out from Twisted Minds. They're having to really reach deep into the bag of tricks here to try and get at least a goal back here. 3 goals down, just over 2 minutes left. Venom again off the side. Seiko with a great read. SMW, what can they do? Can he just fire it across? Can he find his teammate? Yes, he can, but both of BDS are right there. Monkey Moon and Seiko working in tandem to keep that one out.
I feel like that one was covered, if there's any way to describe that shot. Oh, Monkey Moon, heavy first touch, but he can now chase. Demoed out, so now Venom's got to win the challenge. Does well with it. These bounces are not suiting Twisted Minds at all. Pass to Seiko, goes off the backboard. Not really the bounce he would have wanted. Wanted to get it to Monkey Moon, and now Monkey Moon removed himself from the play. That was a misplay by BDS that was not punished.
Yeah, Venom just didn't get that one on target, but still had the ball. He just threw it away. Seiko's there, Monkey's looking for bumps. SMW just throws it downfield as Venom getting desperate. This could work out. Monkey's had a huge whiff. It's open. SMW cleans up. There's still time left.
That was BDS getting themselves into trouble over and over again. Twisted Minds had to take advantage of one of them. They finally did. Loads of time to find 2 goals, and we know they've got the kickoff strats. What are they going to pull off this time? Just a big win, isn't it?
just a standard kickoff, but the demo coming through is going to help out. Venom, not the best touch, though. This BDS should be able to walk this one out. We saw how they killed time in the 3 Shogun. What are they going to do here in the 2s? Is it going to be a similar strategy?
Ooh, I doubt it. You can't really get away with that in 2s. Such a demo-heavy game mode where catching one has such a big effect. The BDS keep a hold of the ball. Venom off the wall. Haven't been able to really catch BDS out in those positions. It's the same thing again. And again, the first touch from Twisted Minds keeps handing the ball to BDS.
Yeah, they're just losing possession too easily, and very awkward again there was Venom as Seiko this time almost loses possession, but Monkey Moon just reads it. 20 seconds left. They need a goal right here, right now. Twisted Minds, they're about to be 2-0 down, back to the 3s. This could be a sweep for BDS. Coming right up. Seiko wants to put the exclamation mark. Almost gets the bump off the air dribble. 9 seconds. This should be wraps now. BDS, a very professional game. Last touch, perhaps the shot. There's still a chance.
All right. I'm the split or steal here. 1 fake challenge or 2 fake kickoffs here. I think both teams might do it.
I think you'll see Monkey Moon just sit behind this one. Let's have a look. I reckon he'll just sit behind, play the low 50. He goes the regulation kickoff. Both teams, nothing really shown out of the bag there. No tricks pulled out from Twisted Minds. And BDS 2-0 up. We go back to 3v3 where they looked unstoppable. This could be yet another sweep on the B stream.
We appreciate the teamwork from Rise there, just to make sure that he took a swig of water at the same time as his teammates. You know, good work, Rise. You pulled through for everybody. But yeah, I mean, BDS they are that team right now. They are right up there, and we keep saying that there are the 3 teams above everybody else in the world. BDS continues to prove that is true.
and they're all French. And the one guy that isn't is not playing in that game mode. He's just hanging back and watching them do their thing. No, look, BDS so strong. Just any tournament, any game mode, any format, they're going to be in the top 4, probably the top 2 from what we've seen so far from this new lineup. So a fantastic display so far, and really a quick day so far as well, Shogun. We could be steamrolling through these. I know that
we have casted in our entire... So prior to this event, we did the World's Finals, and we did one event during a European regional.
Yeah.
All we have ever casted together, CJ, is sweeps. We've never done anything that wasn't a sweep.
Really,
we have the Corelli curse.
One-sided sweeps as well, not sort of overtimes or anything. One-sided games. We might be cursed, but in the interest of everyone just cruising through their day, it's not too bad right now, but we are going to get into game 3. In fact, we're already underway, and BDS are already on the attack, and BDS have already scored.
Well, the first time this has happened that we just joined and somebody's already scoring. Seems to be that everyone is getting the work done early. So, Team BDS, I mean, at this moment in time, they might just roll over Twisted Minds, who are really, really solid at this kind of game mode, but we're seeing that there are levels.
I mean, BDS have just... We question whether they'd just taken a break, but fortunately enough, it's so recent that, I mean, the World Champs was so close that, I mean, they really just feel like they're still on a heater. They're still on such a streak right now. They haven't had any time to cool off, to relax. The mechanics are still on point. Seiko's still dominating. Monkey Moon getting better and better, and these guys are looking so good. But on the other side of things, Twisted Minds, Sanzo has a lot to answer for that one. He's not too happy with my little BDS pump up.
Did you just nutmeg BDS? That was really, really cheeky.
Very, very cheeky indeed.
Oh, and now they've tried another thing off the kickoff. So at least Twisted Minds have got the kickoff strategies. It's just getting anything effective from them. Rise, reset, gained. Realize that the challenge is coming his way, so might as well use it early. And not the best touch there from Seiko, but you still have Monkey Moon around. Venom's got the demo. Where's that ball going? It's a bit too high. Still the follow-up. And Twisted Minds have got a goal.
Huge whiff from Rise. He had to step up there. Couldn't quite get the touch through off the demo from Seiko. Senzo again getting a brace in game 3 here. Back to the threes format. Twisted Minds showing up, and as you said, Seiko just getting caught out off that poor touch on the sidewall.
Rise with a kickoff that you would like to see. Almost managed to run into Monkey Moon. Well, at the infield option, he goes for it. Now off the backboard on the bump. Is that to each? What a save from Venom. Monkey Moon almost managed to go from bump into shot. That was an incredible little sequence.
Some interesting stuff coming through from both sides as SMW. That's a poor touch again. Double commit from Twisted Minds. Monkey Moon pushing forward just off the sidewall. It's a great pass. It's regulation. Rise has to backtrack. And now gets a chance for a solo play of his own. Perhaps not known for the highly mechanical plays. Super consistent. Knows where the goals are. However, here's Seiko. Certainly someone that can pull out anything. Monkey Moon as well. Goes wide though. Venom just throwing the fakes through. No boost on the side of Twisted Minds. Look at that. They've got 6 boosts between them. Finally, they get 100 pad. They can work it out.
Twisted Minds have done very well in those positions. Oh, and they've got the shot. Seiko had to react. With the last nanosecond that was available for that flip. It was used very well. Monkey Moon to his own backboard. Half the game to go. One's maybe looming in the horizon. And that is the game mode that Twisted Minds tried to avoid now that they would do anything to see it.
And the game mode that we have not seen yet, Shogun. We just
everyone loves
we're avoiding it like the plague at the moment. Not sure what is happening, but we love the 2v2s, and 2 minutes 20 left for BDS to try and lock in a sweep.
Oh, and SMW is just far too quick. Team BDS, they just telegraphed the infield far too much. SMW's already on his way before contact was even made.
There's almost too much power off the infielders. Really split Rise and Seiko there. Monkey Moon tried to fire that one across, but BDS caught being a little bit over-aggressive. There was still so much time, but they might be conceding a kickoff goal. Rise back in time again, but 2 minutes left. They need 2 goals. Crazier things have happened today, not just in history.
OSM has beat AJ in a match. Like, that is just going to win.
That probably wins. All the monkeys.
Oh, yes. Okay, it has been, yeah, quite the day. How on earth did I forget about that? That was very recent.
Yes, I couldn't tell you it's been a long day, but could it be a long series for Twisted Minds? That's what they want. They want to take this one all the way to 5. And we'll have to go to the 1v1s, but I feel like BDS, although confident in the 1s, they want to finish this right here in the 3s. They want to secure a sweep. Seeing what everyone else on Group B have done so far as Senzo takes a couple out. Rise sending it downfield. SMW passing it back to his teammate. It's not the best 50, and that's just going to find the net. Placement personified from Monkey Moon.
I was really worried that he was going to just default into the infield. Instead, Monkey Moon spotted everyone on the rotation, took the early shot, and that is a split-second decision that you've got to make there.
The perfect decision as well. Absolutely perfect. Just right in between both defenders. SMW goes to low flip with the reset!
Well, we've talked so often about how Mina challenges are so good. SMW is getting flip resets off his challenges. That's ridiculous.
So opportunistic as well. Just as you said, got the reset and said, well, I may as well use it. Waited for the ball to bounce and used it for the killing blow there. As this is another open net. Oh, we're going to game 4 for the first time today on the B stream.
I'm trying to... It's got to be Monkey Moon, right? I feel like...
It makes sense, but I just feel like I haven't seen Monkey Moon play 1s in so long that... It has to be Monkey Moon, though.
It's Monkey Moon or Rise. I can't... It's not going to be Seiko.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to start theory crafting this.
It's definitely... I'm going to say it's definitely Monkey Moon.
Ooh.
Rise is great at 1s, though, and Rise really doesn't want anyone to play 1s. 56 seconds, 2 goals. Very possible.
Yeah, it just goes low again. I mean, BDS are finding a lot of success with just not overdoing the shots. Place it low, place it where everyone that's trying to pre-jump, which is kind of the default defense that everyone does nowadays, is going to have a harder time getting to it. Oh, no. Let's cross the face of goal. I mean, there's time here for BDS. We're talking about 1s. Twisted Minds need to keep this ball away from them.
Yeah, they want this just one extra goal cushion or perhaps another 20 seconds off the clock here. As Monkey Moon works at forward. Sega's got a 1-on-1. Oh, no. Are they going to bottle this one? SMW goes to squishy save, does superbly. And that could be not quite game, set, match, but at least for this game number 3. 19 seconds, BDS, perhaps one final attack. But SMW has been huge for his team. Senzo as well has been absolutely enormous. We see Monkey Moon with a couple of goals, but it's just not going to be enough here in game number 3. Twisted Minds, a fantastic response, beating out BDS. The top 3, as we said, in the world in 3s. And they took them down. They met them right where they are the strongest. Now we go to game 4. It's going to be the first 1v1 of the day on the B stream.
Oh, I'm seeing the typing happening. Who is it going to be?
Rise looks locked in.
I'm going to guess Monkey Moon SMW.
Rise looks locked in. I don't like the look of it. I don't know. Monkey Moon's sort of sitting back. I would feel like it is going to be Monkey Moon taking on Venom. So not SMW. It's going to be Venom, the up-and-comer that everyone talked about coming into the World Championships as the superstar, the up-and-coming superstar out of this region. Let's see what happens.
All right, so Monkey Moon versus Venom. Let's see who is going to be able to take this. I've been looking forward to this bit. I just want to see 1s, to be completely honest with you, and now we finally get it. And an awful lot on the line here. Venom's got all the pressure on him because he needs to win this or his team is down in the lower bracket.
Yeah, we said that Johnny Boy had been really stealing all the 1s matches, and then we almost didn't get any. So it's good that we're here. Finally, we get to a game 4. Interesting that I guess every series so far, the losing team has opted to go the 2v2 format. No one really fully prepared to dive into the 1s, but We are going to see it now. Rise is just locked in on free play. He's ready to go for that potential game 5, but we're underway. Showing our first 1v1 match. Day number 1.
All right, well, let's see if Monkey Moon's still got it, because he's already made a mistake.
It's not the best start to answer your question. As Venom's just throwing it up, it's fantastic. So much power off that backboard, and that's just a little heat check on Monkey Moon, who didn't get the touch. So Venom just growing in confidence. Only 9 seconds in, first goal.
And this is now what might be a bit of a tell for Venom, because that is the second time in this series that Monkey Moon has misread the backboard. Happened in the 2's game, didn't come back to bite him, but it's happened again to start off the 1's game. He needs to get those reads correct. Oh,
so much pressure,
wow.
but that is a fantastic beat. This Venom just... I'd like to take another look. I know Monkey sort of faked the extra touch. He went low. He just faked it out and then used the boost to go high again. That's a great return, a great equalizer off that early mistake from Monkey.
Yeah, I think the fact that Monkey Moon was not continuing to use boost over there kind of baited Venom into thinking that, you know, maybe there wasn't any boost available. Maybe he was going for the reset. Instead, Monkey Moon just got the jump. Was happy to guide the ball over the top. Bit bump there from Venom, and he's going to probably play this one back. Instead, wants the challenge. Monkey Moon happy to oblige and almost caught Venom out.
Almost catching him out, and almost again. Monkey Moon's so dangerous. He can turn on a dime and fire one through, just as Venom can. Monkey Moon has to track back. Gets back in time. The ball just slows down eventually, and Monkey gets a chance to move forward. But both players, should I say, just feeling each other out now after a couple of early mistakes from both of them.
Oh, Monkey Moon got the jump. That was checkmate the moment Venom went up on the wall. Because now you're limited on options. Had to go, and Monkey Moon can just slow play, take a challenge, or take the easy win.
Yeah, I think Venom just overthought that one a touch. He went higher up on the wall expecting a bump, but Monkey Moon just waited down, took the fantastic 50, what he's known for, but he's got no boost now straight off the kickoff. He's just going to force this one through. Venom responds.
Well, didn't even really need the outplay. When you can force a challenge like this, you set the rules, you set the playing field, and Monkey Moon could not stop that one. Love that play so much because it's just out-muscling. If you can get that ball won at all, it's over the line.
With Monkey with no boost as well, you're going to have so much more momentum and drive behind the ball. Venom knew that. This time, though, Monkey with the 100 boost. Venom getting faked out again. Venom's in big trouble. Huge save off the goal line. Ball halfway in. Monkey staying in the offense. He just fires it on net. He is just an absolute laser in front of the net. Monkey Moon gets the lead back.
Oh, and it's... well, I think Venom kind of got caught out purely because he wanted that boost to spawn on his way through. But even if it did spawn, he's not getting there. It was the wrong decision.
Especially against Monkey Moon, as you said, he can just turn on a dime. And a kickoff goal. Venom, every time he makes a mistake, he instantly gets one back just to wipe it clean.
That was a beautiful kickoff as well. Went in, turned sideways, and backflipped into it. I have not seen that one all too often. That was truly incredible by Venom. Let's see what he's got on this kickoff. Oh, he still won it. And now Monkey Moon's trying to get some small pads so he can get the save, but now he's in a really tough position. And Venom has played early again. I think if Venom can just take like a split second more on some of his plays, he'd be very happy with his position.
Oh, he's got no boost now. Monkey's taking everything, but he's just walked straight around him. He only needed pads. Monkey lulled into a false sense of security. And Venom, oh, Monkey just bit the challenge and Venom just went bang.
Yeah, Monkey Moon went for a heavy handbrake and that killed his momentum. And that was all Venom needed. Now got the 1-goal lead. We are very fast-paced when it comes to the goals right now. We might need the tiebreaker. Venom's on 0 boost. Monkey Moon has got a little bit, but Venom might have still been able to get something out of that. Now goes for the challenge. Very good decision for now. Venom has won the vast majority of those challenges. Oh my. Monkey Moon, no, you can't do that. This is a tournament for $500,000, and you're doing that to poor Venom.
Just completely faked him out. Faked the flip reset, faked the extra touch, and took the best 50 of his life there. Tied up again, half a game left. I mean, some of the 3s and 2s games have been one-sided, but this one's game is just back and forth gameplay.
Monkey Moon, it's going to be difficult as well because he's not had the stronger kickoff between the two. So I feel like he's the one that needs to score more. It will have to reset, and he doesn't want to find himself. I feel like he's got the easier chance of being 2 goals down. As Venom has won this, Will should be able to get back. The boost still here from Venom, almost found Monkey Moon's car. And Monkey Moon has actually avoided so much, almost managed to escape, but off the demo, this will just get walked in.
Venom just, it feels like he's playing at that high speed. Monkey has that change up, that precision, but Venom just so active on the pitch. The demo's coming through the bumps, just playing a faster brand of Rocket League, and it's working out so far. He's got the lead.
Let's go off the kickoff. Good kickoff there from Monkey Moon, but Venom's recoveries, he is getting the floor reset every single time. Now goes for the flick. Monkey Moon, good fake challenge from him. Again, Venom stealing all the boost.
Great pop over the top is Venom now. Able to grab the 100, and he's off. He's ready to go. He's going to delay his flip as long as possible. Fire it on net. Monkey's ready. Walks it off, but grabs the 100. That's going to be huge. What can he do now? Going to be able to delay his flick and find the perfect timing to do it. Monkey Moon 5-5.
Just caught it perfectly. Look at that. Doesn't even look like he's setting up for a flick. But the moment Venom entered that peripheral vision, that was the time to send it. And Monkey Moon spent no time wasted.
Now, much boost. Monkey Moon, this is where he's most dangerous. If Venom just overstays his welcome, but still has the boost. Monkey throws himself. Venom gets rewarded for sticking around. He's got that 100. Monkey backs up as well, but
who's going to go? Who's going to blink?
This is all in Venom's court, but Venom does blink. Monkey forces out that touch, but all still in Venom's court. He's looking to just get that power shot, that overcommit, but not quite working so far. Monkey Moon playing so deep. He knows that it could be next goal wins here. It could be them winning this series and taking it through. Venom, massive misplay. Monkey Moon walks it home.
Oh, he tried to get Monkey Moon to do something, but I'm not too sure what. Played for the boost afterwards, and Monkey Moon only had one thing on his mind, and that was a shot on net.
Said it perfectly, Venom, should I say, almost overthinking the last 30 seconds. He was back and forth, and in again.
Oh my god, Monkey Moon, what?
This time, off the backboard, just bottled it.
It is the battle of the bottling at the moment. Monkey Moon, what are you doing? Just hold the ball. Force the challenge. Do anything. That wasn't that.
20 seconds left as well. All he had to do was control it, and he's missed everything. He doesn't have the boost. Venom, he just turns. He says, Monkey, you're going to have to work with 20. Venom's coming through. Great challenge, Monkey Moon. Can he recover? Can he get it forward? Venom's right there. 2 seconds. A massive mistake. Venom!
No!
What? No!
Who out-bottled the other one? What have I just seen? Venom goes to the reset. Monkey Moon charges through the challenge. Gotta hold your nerve here. Off the backboard. Monkey Moon's missed it again. He's got faked out. That should be it. Instead, Venom delayed it. He doesn't get anything on the flick. We keep going.
Does anybody want to win this game? Monkey Moon gets the save. Venom just
he's in.
Doesn't want to put it in. Is that going to be in? It's off the post. It rolls in. Monkey Moon has won the bottle job 1v1.
Well, congratulations to BDS. Congratulations to Monkey Moon. But also the absolute state of it.
That was one of the 1v1s of all time.
I will remember that sometime, mate.
I cannot wait.
I need to claim, by the way, bottle job of the season ended with RLCS. Okay, this does not go in there.
That was absolutely outstanding 1v1, and what you'd expect at the Premier Tournament, 2 million and another 100,000 on the line as well at Gamers8, and we are seeing the upper echelon, the creme de la crop of the 1v1 gameplay. Venom and Monkey Moon just putting on a display that I'd expect in an OCE server in 1340 MMR.
Let's take a look at some of the highlights from this series. It was an interesting series. I think Monkey Moon would be happy to have got away with it. He had some phenomenal shots. The backboard reads weren't quite there. And then that 1v1 game was what I've been waiting to see this entire time. I've spoke to Johnny once before about how to cast wands and sort of the way to go about it. And his biggest advice to us was always, don't try and call mistakes. It's probably not a mistake. They probably had something really good in mind that you're just not quite seeing.
What?
I would struggle.
Well,
I think he would struggle. There's nothing there really.
Yeah. I'm not sure. That honestly was it's the highlight of day one. I'm sure all of Twitch chat will recommend it. You know, forget about the good goals. It's all about watching that. That was fantastic.
That was so much fun. But for BDS, I mean, that will go down as banter later on. They'll just go, hey, Monkey, remember that time that you missed the ball? Doesn't matter. We won anyway. But for, Twisted Minds, that one stings an awful lot, especially when, again, where do you want to be on that one? Do you want to be the player that was sat there playing it, or do you want to be the one looking over his shoulder and going, oh dear, that hasn't necessarily gone amazingly. But we now have Rise ready to join us for the interview. Rise, are you there? And congratulations.
Yo, how's it going, boys? How are we doing? Appreciate it.
All right, we got to start this off. What was the reaction to the end of that 1v1? Because to me and CJ,
Mate,
that was an absolute state.
That was one of the most disasterful games of 1v1 I think I've ever seen in my life. I watched Monkey. I was in free play, right? I'm like in the middle. And I was just in free play, and I was kind of like glancing over every now and again to stay warm, because I didn't after the twos game, and then I played really bad in the second threes game. So I was just trying to stay warm. And then I look over, it's like 5 seconds left, and I watch Monkey backflip, and he just stayed like turtled, you know? And then he was just like, dejected, and then he just shot on the ground. So he was like, huh? He was so surprised, and yeah, it was a disaster, to be honest.
No, you're right. I'm glad that you saw it the way that we saw it as well. It was phenomenal gameplay. Now, Rise, how do you feel as a player that, you know, we didn't see you in the twos, we didn't see you in the ones. You're sort of just over here. You're over here for a holiday. You're trying to win the tournament because you're only playing in the threes. You know, what's the percentage of Rocket League gameplay you're actually going to get this tournament?
Mate, not much. It's awful, to be honest. Scrimming in this format, I play a threes game, and then I don't know what to do for 5 minutes. Then there's a twos game, then we play a threes game, then there's a ones game. Yeah, it's I'd rather play more, but I think Monkey and Seiko are a better duo than me and Monkey. So, you know, I'll let them cook. Hopefully they do me proud. So, yeah.
And how do you sort of? I spoke about it because I'm playing in it last year. How do you deal with when you're watching, you know, Monkey in that 1v1 and you're just feeling helpless? Because I feel like it's one thing when you're on the team and you're in the game, you don't really think about it. But I feel like it's almost worse when you're watching your twos, you're watching the ones, and you're just in free play. You can't control anything yourself. Do you get that like almost more nervous watching, or that feeling of helplessness?
100%. Like the twos wasn't too bad because I think we went like 4-1 up. And I trusted in them like 100%. But ones, like anyone can win in ones, you know? Like it's literally just kickoffs and possession. So my heart was beat. I could feel my heart beating, which I've never felt before in a Rocket League game. Like when I'm playing, I don't get like that. Watching the ones, I was like, oh, this is like close. Like I don't want to go to game 5. That I don't want to get reverse swept, you know? But yeah, no, he clutched up in the end. So by a fantastic 0-second play, so I'm happy.
And one final question for you before we let you go on. What are the chances that we get a Rise 1v1 out of this tournament, or is it Monkey Moon locked for the rest of it?
Well, mate, I mean, like, that's the thing is, it's ones. So I don't think anyone on our team's a bad ones player. I think we all have our strengths and weaknesses, and, you know, like, it can go either way. So who knows, man? We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully I get a shot.
We will see. But congratulations on your victory, and we will see you later on in the tournament.
Cheers, mate.
He's off. He's out of here. I'm so happy that you saw it the same way we did, CJ, because, yeah, that was a fun time with the 1v1. And when we come back, there are more fun times to be had as we continue on with Gamers8.